everyone, welcome to Coastal Roots Farm. My name is Sharon Oren and I am going to show you today how to plant the seed inside of the pot. You should have received your materials and some instructions from your teacher. So this video is just going to give you another chance to see how to plant the seed in case you need that extra help. So you should have a brown bag with some soil inside of it, an envelope with seeds, these are snap pea seeds, a pot, an empty pot, and if you can, please gather a cup with water and a pen or a pencil. You're gonna make a hole in the pot in just a few minutes. So to start off, you are going to have to take the soil out of your brown bag and moisten it a little bit. If you're outside like me and you have a table you don't mind getting dirty, go ahead and put it right on the table. If you are indoors and you can't get your table dirty, no worries. You can just take some of the soil out and put it right on top of your brown bag. Try like that and just like that. On top of your brown bag, so getting very little onto the actual table. Now we want to moisten to get the soil a little bit wet, so it'll really be helpful for the seed to grow in moistened soil. I have a lot of water here, but I'm just going to pour a few drops to begin with. And there we go, it's enough. And really work the soil into that water. And I want the consistency to be like a loose ball. So when I'm putting it together, I can already feel like it's getting in, it's forming into a ball, but it's not so drenched with water, so wet that it clumps together and can't be taken apart. I'm gonna pour some more together. If you've ever made cookie or bread, this is kind of like what you do with a flour, same idea. I feel like I need a little bit more water. Let's see, I'm gonna mix, actually maybe, here we go. Oh no, I think this is actually a nice loose ball. Look at that, that looks beautiful. Oh, this is perfect. I put just the right amount of water. So I'm gonna take the soil now and I'm going to put it into my pot. But before I do that, we need to make sure that the pot has a hole on the bottom, because water, so that water can escape, can go out of it. Because if you give your plant too much water, the soil in the seed is so smart that it will just repel that water. It will help it take it out so that it doesn't drown that seed and it can grow really healthy. So, I picked up the wrong thing. I'm gonna make a hole with a pen. You can see right here. That's it, maybe a little bit bigger. There we go, that's a good size right there. So I had to push just a little bit more. And I can see on the inside, a nice hole, if you can see that. And this way I know the water can go out and leaving the soil with just enough water for that seed. All right, I'm gonna start filling up my pot. And notice I'm doing it very loosely, and I'm gonna go all the way to the top. I won't even need all of this soil. There we go, it's at the top. And now I'm just gonna press down, not too firmly. You don't want it to be so compact that the roots don't have enough space to grow. You want it to be just a little bit. You notice I just pushed down a little bit so that I can see the top edge of that pot. This is a good amount. And now I'm ready to make the hole for the seeds. So you're going to make a hole about to the first knuckle. It's between a ½ inch to an inch long. So you're gonna take your finger, it's a great measuring tool for planting seeds, and push it in there until you're at the first knuckle. So it is about that deep. And now I'm gonna take the seeds, all the seeds that you've gotten in your bag, and you're gonna put them in here. Now you might be wondering, why do I plant more than one seed? Well, farmers are just like scientists, and we want to make sure that we have success in what we're planting. And so if we just were to plant one seed, there is a probability, a chance that it won't grow. And then we planted all that and nothing happens. But if we plant 2 or 3 seeds, if you've received 3, there is a greater probability that one of them will survive. And so farmers, just like scientists, do all these experiments to make sure that their experiment actually works. So we're gonna I planted my 2 seeds that I received in my envelope. I'm hoping one of them will survive. Probability is pretty good. These are good seeds we got. And now I'm going to cover it up just like you would like to cover yourself with a blanket. You're gonna cover the soil with, you're gonna cover the seeds with the soil. You can put a little bit more on top if you'd like, if you have some left over. Again, pressing down, not so firmly. Don't make it too compact. Again, you want there to be enough space for that soil. And that's it. Now, you have your seed in your pot. Every single day, you're gonna come to your pot and you're going to take care of it. And to take care of your seed, you just need to water it at the beginning. So you come to your soil and you feel if it's moist. Is it wet? I feel that this needs a little bit more water. It feels a little dry to me. So just a few drops is all you need. It's a really good idea to put a plate underneath your pot, especially if you're indoors, because there will be days in which you put water and that water will come out the bottom. So you don't want to make your table or your counter dirty. So just put a plate underneath. I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, and now it feels really nice and moist, and I know that it's good for today. So every single day you'll be doing that until you see it starting to sprout. It'll be so exciting when it sprouts. Continue watering it every day if it feels dry. And when you see leaves starting to form, just make sure you put it near sunlight, because the leaves need that sunlight to do photosynthesis, to create energy to feed the plant. And that's it. And then once you will see us on the video, we'll give you more instructions of how to take care of it. So before I sign off, I just wanted to mention that at the bottom of your page, you will see a pledge. It's a plant care pledge because you are now the caretaker of your plant. And when you say the pledge, just make sure you gather some loved ones around you, because it's a big responsibility to take care of a plant. It's a living thing and you want to make sure it grows. And if other people are around you, then you can take responsibility and you'll be accountable for that growth. And so when you're saying the pledge, make sure to state your full name. You can name your plant, whatever name you want to give it, because you are taking care of it. Say the pledge, which is at the bottom, which will help you remember to water it every day, give it access to sunlight, and treat it with respect. And if you need help, you can always ask someone around you to give you that help. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have great success with your snap peas plant. Bye-bye.